Okay. You ready?
You're ready.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. We are about to get started in just a few minutes. Thank you so much for being here. Beautiful weather tonight. We're so glad to have you here. Before we get started, before the graduates process in, we just have a few details and reminders.
Buenas noches y bienvenido a la ceremonia de graduación de la clase del 2024 de Dover High School. Estamos a punto de comenzar. Antes de hacerlo, aquí hay algunos detalles y recordatorios.
We have a professional photographer here with Upstate Images who's taking photos tonight. There is a QR code in your program, and you can use that QR code to order pictures later after the ceremony. There's also another QR code that we distributed. It's a small one on a slip of paper for families who would like to read speeches in Spanish. So all the speeches have been translated in Spanish, and you can receive a QR code that has those Spanish translations.
Tenemos un fotógrafo profesional aquí con Upstate Images tomando foto esta noche. Hay un código de QR en el programa impreso que puede utilizar para solicitar fotos si las deseas. También hay otro código donde brinda acceso a las traducciones en español de todos los discursos de la ceremonia de esta noche. Si deseas ese código y aún no lo has recibido, comuníquese con el miembro de personal que lo ayudará en este momento. Gracias.
So we're looking forward to a wonderful ceremony. It is about to begin. Our graduates are going to start walking towards the gate. They've actually already lined up. They're waiting. So in a few moments, they're going to come towards the gate. When our band and Mr. Soul will see them, they will start playing Pomp and Circumstance. Please stand when you hear the music and the graduates walk in. Please remain standing for the national anthem and the playing of the alma mater.
Esperamos con ansia una ceremonia maravillosa y estamos a punto de comenzar. Nuestros graduados van a caminar desde la escuela hasta la portada. Cuando escuche la banda tocar, de por favor pararse, mantenerse de pies para escuchar el himno nacional y el alma mater.
Oh, good. Radio them. Yeah, they're coming. Introduce yourself. Good job. Take a few minutes to get in. What time is it? 7:02. Nice. Do we need to help them? They'll know where to go. The students. God.
Teachers probably don't know where to go.
Oh, this is what they do.
They did it.
So
They did it all together.
I'll help them find their seats.
You know where to go, right? Just spaced out nice.
These go- Oh, they're going the wrong way.
The one
Hey. Hey. We're looking for aid, and he's the last one.
If the future can mess that up,
That's all right.
it's gonna be okay. And Marie,
All she's got to do is announce alphabetically. It's fine.
it is still a long way to go.
It's good. No, they're almost done. Here he comes.
I wish this would work.
It's not working?
No, she told me I have to talk here. This is for the camera. He's gonna burn there for 2 hours. So I hope he knows he can go.
Oh, I was about to speak. We wait for the national anthem and the alma mater. Jeez.
Where's the flag?
It's on the flag. I'm gonna flip this. I'm gonna thank the band and then say that, if you're okay.
Yeah. I am ready for that before you. As I can tell you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Soul. How about another round of applause for our band for that outstanding start to our ceremony? Please be seated. That's It is our honor to welcome families, guests, teachers, staff, district and school administrators, and members of the Board of Education to the Dover High School class of 2024 commencement. Thank you for being here and joining us in celebration of these wonderful graduates. And how about we give our graduates another round of applause, everybody?
Es un honor para nosotros dar la bienvenida a las familias, invitados, maestros, personal de la escuela, administradores del distrito y miembros de la Junta de Educación a la ceremonia de graduación 2024 de Dover High School.
We'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those who worked so hard and planned for many months to make tonight's ceremony possible. Let's give a round of applause to our facilities department for all their hard work and careful planning. Not sure if you're aware, but just a few days ago, this field, this track, the parking lot was littered with sticks, branches, leaves. It was amazing what they were able to accomplish and get everything set up and cleaned up for us. Also, we'd like to thank our clerical staff, Mrs. Rojas, Mrs. Schultz, Mrs. Chiappini, for their dedication and attention to detail. We couldn't have pulled this off without you. Thank you so much. Round of applause. Thank you to Mrs. Davies-Bogan, our senior class advisor, for the decorations and all of her many important contributions this year. Round of applause for Mrs. Davies-Bogan. And lastly, how about a round of applause for the one and only Dover Daily, for who do an outstanding job each and every day. Today is no exception. They are live streaming this event for all of us to enjoy.
Nos gustaría tomarnos un momento para reconocer a quienes trabajaron duro y planearon durante muchos meses para hacer posible la celebración de esta noche. Gracias a nuestro departamento de instalación por todo su trabajo y su cuidadosa organización. Gracias a nuestro personal administrativo, la señora Rojas, la señora Schultz y la señora Chiappini, por su dedicación y atención a detalles. Y gracias, señora Davis-Bogan, por las decoraciones y muchas contribuciones importantes.
It's also important that we recognize all of the teachers, our counselors, the paraprofessionals, coaches, mentors, and advisors who helped these graduates achieve this important milestone in their lives. Dover, as we all know, is a very special place with many dedicated and caring individuals. The graduates sitting here represent years of hard work and our hope for a better future. Thank you, Dover staff, and thank you to the Dover community.
También es importante reconocer a todos los maestros, consejeros, paraprofesionales, entrenadores, mentores y asesores que ayudaron a estos graduados a lograr esta importante etapa de sus vidas. Dover es un lugar especial, con personas dedicadas y atentas. Los graduados sentados aquí representan años de trabajo y la esperanza de un futuro mejor. Gracias a la comunidad y a todos asociados con Dover. We are very fortunate to have 4 commencement speakers this evening. At this time, please join me to welcoming our class president, Natalie O'Connor, to the podium to give the welcome address.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty and staff, and graduates, and a quick good evening to all those who couldn't be here with us but are here today in spirit. It is with the greatest excitement and gratitude that I give this speech, the same speech I've given at a previous graduation that I gave to my phone 4 years ago during 2020 in my backyard for reasons we're all aware of. But I don't want to dwell on the challenge the class had to overcome throughout the years, even though there's been a lot, because I want to talk about the pride I have for my class and for this town. In a few short months, the first question we're going to be asked walking into college or wherever else we end up will be, where are you from? When they ask where in New York, we'll all say Dover. And now they're not going to have a clue where this is, but we all do. Dover is the town we have grown up in for the last 18 years. From Wingdale to elementary to Dover High School, we have all witnessed each other grow up and become individuals. It doesn't matter the size of our town, it matters the strength of our community. And we have the strongest one. Our countless fundraisers to help people in need, our Dover Day, and the spirit our school shows make me proud to say I grew up here. No matter what we all go to do, we share the same wonderful roots. When I was born and coming home from the hospital, my father, Peter O'Connor, played the song Lullaby, Goodnight My Angel by Billy Joel. And as I ransacked my mind to think of what to say up here, the lyrics kept begging me to reiterate them to everybody. And as I become a senior, the lyrics make much more sense. Good night, my angel. Now it's time to dream, and dream how wonderful your life will be. I have so much faith in this class to live bountiful lives. The future is so bright. The careers we will have, the places we'll go, the families we'll create. Everything seems so scary right now, but just dream how wonderful our lives will be. Continuing the song, and you should always know, no matter wherever you may go, no matter where you are, I never will be far away. It doesn't matter the distance. The class of 2024 will be bound together by our hometown. Dover is always here for whoever wants to visit, and please keep in touch. Thank you, Dad, for showing me this lesson before I even arrived home. And thank you to my family for getting me here today and all of my friends. And thank you to the class of 2024 for the memorable years and all the friendships you've given me. Congratulations, graduates! Yay.
Thank you, Natalie, and congratulations on attending Binghamton University in the fall. Dover Pride is not just a slogan, it's rooted in tradition and achievement. One group that we can all take pride in is our music program and the high school band. Thank you to Mr. Sowell and our musicians for the high standards they reach each year. At this time, seniors who are in the band, please come down to perform one more time with your friends and bandmates. And as they get ready, please enjoy Barbie's World, performed by the Dover High School Band under the direction of Mr. Sowell.
Wow, I get chills every time I hear you guys play. How about another round of applause for the band? Thank you, Mr. Soul. Seniors, you may return back to your seats. Our next speaker is the class Salutatorian, Joseph St. Ange. Please join me in welcoming Joe to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Fine, Mr. Lapis, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course, my fellow graduates for being in attendance this evening. And welcome to the class of 2024 graduation ceremony. Don't worry, I won't make this speech long. I know everyone here, including me, is anxious to receive their diplomas. Plus, I know Mr. Costello will fall asleep if I go on for too long. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It feels like just yesterday, I was a scared little freshman, worrying about how I was going to adapt to life in high school. Today, I stand in front of you all, still little, but the salutatorian of the class of 2024. Now, as we all venture into the real world, where countless opportunities await, let us never forget the memories we have shared together in these past 13 years. Our class is known for our resiliency and our ability to make the best out of every situation. We've had it rough ever since the beginning of middle school, 6 different principals, multiple canceled field trips, and an international pandemic right in the middle of our transition into high school. But we've pushed through it all, and here we are. As a gymnast, this resiliency is something that has helped me out a lot. Last year, after competing at nationals, the gym I had been training at for 8 years decided to cut the men's gymnastics program. I didn't just give up, though. I accepted the situation, and with the help of others, I managed to place 10th in the nation on high bar this season. In this amazing little town of Dover, however, this is no special feat. I'm sure everyone in the stands behind me has had a similar experience as I have. We all know how to adapt and push through adversity. Before I hand the microphone off, I'd like to say thank you to all the faculty and staff for giving me the tools to stand here today. Thank you to my family for your ongoing support. And finally, thank you to my friends for all the laughs, memories, and Don's runs. So, as we prepare for the long and prosperous lives ahead of us, be sure to retain that resilience. Never give up. Never let obstacles stop you from pursuing your dreams, goals, and aspirations. And remember, as Wyatt knows all too well, just because you flush your mouthpiece down the toilet doesn't mean the parade is over. Go Buckeyes!
Great job, Joe. Thank you so much, and good luck at Ohio State in September. We're very pleased to have the high school choir with us this evening. So many talented singers that perform in our theater program, in concerts throughout the year. Seniors who are in the choir are invited to come down for their one last performance, Stockslager. The choir will be singing Both Sides Now, under the direction of Mr. Justin Stockslager, accompanied by Mrs. Elaine Miller. And please welcome at this time, as they come down, the high school choir.
We're not in the right order.
I know, so stand in.
Walk down here, and then walk around and then just come back.
My bad.
looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I should have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from the sides down, from America, and sailed so down. These illusions I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, looked at love that way. Now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's those illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Now something's lost, but something's gained in living every day. Every day I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I've looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
What a beautiful Thank you, Mr. Stacklager, and thank you to the high school choir. How about another round of applause for our students? You may go back to your seats. I am very pleased to introduce our valedictorian for the class of 2024, Justin Carwell, who is our next speaker. Please join me in welcoming Justin to the podium.
Good evening, and a special thank you to all the esteemed faculty, dedicated staff, loving family members, proud friends, and supportive students here to honor the graduating class of 2024. I also want to thank my many mentors throughout high school, specifically Coach Walshak, Coach Green, Coach Forbes, Mrs. Garnott, Mrs. Seedor, and of course, Dover Nation himself, Mr. Chris Coleman. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always giving me advice and having my best interest at the forefront of your minds. I promise to listen and follow it more often going into the future. To my siblings, you've contributed to my development far more than you know and far more than I ever communicated. Also, an incredible thank you to all of my friends. You've had my back, supported me throughout the years, and made my senior night for basketball absolutely amazing. Lastly, Wyatt Aramborgo. Thank you for carrying my senior year as you made my college announcement video, made shirts for senior nights, helped me beat Minecraft, and helped me down a mountain when I sprained my ankle. Now today, we graduates gather at the crossroads of our past achievements and our future potential. Standing at the precipice of adulthood, we are ready to dive into the world with a confidence that stems from having survived high school. I'm honored to address you as your valedictorian, which basically means I've spent more time with textbook than with my family and friends. Let's now take a moment to reflect on the unique journey that brought us here, from the early days of freshman year, when we were thrown into high school wondering why the hundreds of lockers we have are not to be used, to senior year, where we mastered the social dynamics of high school. We've grown and learned so much. For instance, we've learned that do today actually means do it tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. We've had our ups and downs, like the time when a sophomore got a Dorito chip stuck in the toaster and we thought our school would burn down, but collectively celebrated our impromptu break from class. Or the math tests where we learned that X is sometimes just not meant to be found. Or the countless group projects where one person did all the work while the rest of us mastered the art of looking busy. I think we can all agree that high school has been a series of valuable life lessons in collaboration, procrastination, and creative excuse making. But beyond the humor, high school's been a place where we discovered our passions, formed lifelong friendships, and realized the importance of perseverance. It's where we learned that failure is just a step towards success. Like our football team, who is slowly but surely making their long-awaited return to glory brick by brick. Our teachers have equipped us with more than just academic knowledge. They've shown us the importance of curiosity, resilience, and not to take everything so seriously. Mrs. Colacchio's English class, sprinkled with life lessons and a potentially unhealthy dose of passive aggression, have prepared us to face complex problems with a grimace and a smile. And who can forget the substitute teachers who may take their jobs a little too seriously? As we prepare to leave this chapter behind and move on to bigger and better things, let's carry with us the memories, the lessons, and the friendships we've made. And remember, the real world is just a complicated version of high school, except now exempt from hall passes. There will be moments of uncertainty, much like finding our classes through COVID the first day of freshman year. But there will also be moments of clarity and success, much like acing that test we thought we bombed. As we conclude our time together and embark on new adventures, let's carry forward the lessons learned, the friendships cherished, and the dreams we dare to pursue. We've shaped our journey here at Dover High School, and now, armed with knowledge and resilience, let's eagerly embrace the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. Congratulations, class of 2024. Our future is bright. Thank you.
Great job, Justin. Wishing you all the best in Rochester Institute of Technology in the fall. At this time, please join me in welcoming Patricia Hammond, the President of the Board of Education, to the podium.
Good evening. Welcome, Dr. Fine, Board of Ed trustees, Mrs. Gonzalez, Mr. Latvis, Mrs. Contreras, class advisors, administration, faculty, staff, friends, parents, but most importantly, the graduating class. You have completed elementary and middle school, and today you are completing your journey in high school. You have the privilege of being recognized as Dover's graduating class of 2024. Throughout your educational journey, you have personally or collectively encountered things that have been a breeze or may have been challenging for some. You took advantage of and appreciated everything that you had in front of you. You did enjoy high school. You tried new things. You made new friends. You embraced positive competition with your peers that challenged you yourself to improve. But most importantly, none of you gave up. This was the time that you needed to bravely step out of your comfort zone and persevere through the many new challenges that you faced. For example, class assignments, those Regents exams, athletic events, theater performances, work schedules. Your parents and teachers may have said what the level of difficulty high school would throw at you, but always make sure to treasure the memories that you made, as you are only in high school once. Life after high school is a lot different. You have all worked hard and have tools to lead you in whatever you have decided to do next. Whether you are going to community college, a 4-year college or university, enlisting in the military, or working, just remember not to give up. Take every experience you are given as an opportunity to learn and grow. Use what you have learned here at Dover as a stepping stone in the pursuit of achieving your goals. The end of high school is nothing but the commencement of a new journey. It is your future. From one dragon to another, remember who you are. And like Natalie said, don't forget where you came from. On behalf of the Dover Union Free School District, I extend nothing but congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hammond. So this year guest speaker who was chosen by the class of 2024 is Sarah Busey. Fun fact about Sarah, she graduated from Dover High School in 2004, and we are pleased to have her here joining us again. Please welcome Ms. Busey to the podium.
That's okay. Oh boy. Oops, sorry. There you go. Good evening, Dover High School faculty, staff, alumni, friends, family, and the graduating class of 2024. My name is Sarah Busey. Many of you may be wondering why I was chosen as your commencement speaker this evening. I grew up in Wingdale, born and raised, graduated first in my class here at Dover, and gave the valedictorian speech back in '04. As valedictorian, I remember being asked to give a speech and thinking to myself, what could I possibly say? What advice could I give to my classmates? We're the same age, we're peers. But obviously, I had to do it. I accepted. Like the good student I was, I tackled it like any other homework assignment and went home and used the internet, which back then was not what it's like today. There were no YouTube videos to watch for inspiration. So I searched famous quotes and inspiring messages from past presidents and movie stars and athletes and wrote a speech. But in the end, I don't think any of it was authentic or had any real substance. As a matter of fact, thinking back to that day, I couldn't even remember what I had said except for the cliche ending where I suggested that my classmates stop and smell the roses. The real kicker came when my dad sent me a video clip of the speech a few years ago. As I watched it, mortified, I was so embarrassed. I started thinking, what a waste. What a wasted opportunity. Especially as I got older and further along in my career, I kept thinking, I could have said this, I should have said that. So when I found out that my niece, Bella Garofalo, was graduating from my high school on what happened to be my 20th graduating anniversary, I thought, wow, what a coincidence. This could be my chance. Maybe I could give a better speech. So I planted the seed, I reached out to the school, I put myself out there, and I seized the opportunity. Graduates, I'm going to challenge all of you, regardless of where you go after tonight, to plant your own seeds, step outside of your comfort zone, seize opportunities, and most importantly, always show up. You may be asking yourself, what are my credentials? Why should you be listening to my advice? After leaving Dover, I attended SUNY Albany. I majored in finance, and I've worked in the field in one way or another my entire career. After 9 years, I became a purchasing agent at InnovaBed, and I'm now their CFO. My husband and I, he's also a Dover graduate. We recently bought the business. The company manufactures Murphy beds. We currently employ 65 people, and if you've recently visited Disney, you may have slept on one of our beds. So first off, seizing opportunities. One of the biggest things that I believe helped me advance in life and career were the moments in life where I took a leap of faith or a calculated risk. I saw an opportunity and I went for it. People often say you need to seize opportunity, but in reality, you have to see them. You actually have to be open to the possibilities and the potentials that are out there. I went to college as a finance major. I always wanted to live in New York City. And so during college, I applied to a slew of internships at all the large firms, Wells Fargo, Fidelity, Goldman. After a few weeks, I was offered an internship at a mutual fund company, one I had never heard of, and they wanted me to do recruiting. So not what I really had in mind. But I said, okay, you know what? It's a reputable firm. At least it's an internship. It'll build my resume. So I took the internship, and that later evolved into a full-time job offer before I even graduated college. It may not have been what I was initially looking for, but it became an important stepping stone for me. Second, step out of your comfort zone and believe in yourself. After working in financial sales, I realized I hated sales. It was the financial crisis and stock market of '08. And at the time, I was an assistant financial planner. My manager had to let me go because he could no longer afford staff. So I started looking for a position on the business side of finances. I didn't know what that meant. Economics, financial analyst, bookkeeper. That's when I came across a job ad posted by a local entrepreneur, and I'll never forget the title: Seeking Dynamic Executive Assistant, offering $40,000 to $60,000 a year. And I thought, wow, $60,000, that would be amazing. So I read the job ad and I thought, how hard can this be? I'm an assistant now. I answer phones. Why not? So after 3 or 4 interviews and a whole slew of questions, I got the job. And of course, he gave me bottom of the entry line pay. But lo and behold, I lost my spot here. Turns out that man was a multimillionaire who owned dozens of businesses. I ended up traveling all over New England, went to meetings in Boston and Montreal, and even flew in a private plane to Ohio a few times. I learned about negotiations and legal contracts and starting businesses and running franchises. And thankfully, I was an asset to him, and I, got the raises along the way. None of that could have happened if I hadn't just put myself out there, given it a shot, tried, believed in myself. In the end, you must believe in yourself. All you can do is try your best. If you get the job, you get the job. If you make the team, you make the team. If you don't, you don't. You won't win them all, but I promise you will miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Now, I'm not a huge sports fan, but I always say this to my son before each of his basketball games. And I'll repeat it again. It's a quote from Wayne Gretzky. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Don't be the person who turns down an opportunity because you've never done that, or I don't know how to do this. At InnovaBed, we promote from within whenever possible. If we offer you a promotion, it's because we have belief in your potential. Put yourself out there and give it your best. Besides believing in yourself, more than likely you will need to be flexible. You probably won't graduate with an accounting degree and immediately become a senior staff accountant. It just doesn't happen like that. You're going to have to start at the bottom and work your way up. Lastly, show up. As a business owner, I can tell you one of the best things you can do to advance yourself in life and in your career is simply show up. I can't tell you how many employees call in sick for the entire day because they've overslept or they've been sneezing or they get a flat tire. Fix the tire, take some medicine, get back into work. That applies to everything you do. Courses you take in college, going to the gym. Consistency is key. You have to show up. Just like you won't lose 5 pounds overnight, your career or anything else worth doing will take some time. I remember when I was named valedictorian, people would sometimes look at me and ask if I must be a genius. I'm not. I was just very hardworking. I always showed up. Even when I went off to college after a long night out, I would still limp my way into class. The way I looked at it was, even if I sat there with a headache and spaced out a few times, it was better than not going at all. I can't tell you how many people apply for a job interview and don't even show up. By just showing up, you will be ahead of half the other people out there. Now imagine if you showed up, kept an open mind, one open to possibilities that life has to offer you, believed in yourself, and took those opportunities. I wish you all the very best in your journeys. No matter where you plan on going, please show up. Thank you and congratulations again.
Thank you, Mrs. Busey, and welcome back to Dover. Each year, a few seniors make an important and honorable decision to serve our nation in one of the branches of the military. We're proud to say that today we have 5 graduates who are choosing to serve, and we're going to ask the following graduates to please stand and be recognized. First, Don Anderson, United States Army. Anthony Fantasia, United States. Stephen Lopez, United States Navy. Fernando Zispon, United States Marines. And Olivia Zemko, United States Air Force. So Don, Anthony, Stephen, Fernando, Olivia, we thank you for the step you're taking. We wish you strength and resilience as you prepare for the challenges ahead. Good luck. All right, everybody, now for the moment you have all been waiting for. It's time for these graduates to get their diplomas. Our students here at Dover High School are very fortunate to have the support of Mrs. Abrams, our graduation coach. She has the honor of reading each graduate's name this evening. Mrs. Abrams, let's begin.
Rachel Jade Alschuler. Don Anderson. Caden Arias. Kayla Arias. Wyatt Aaron Bogo. Sorry, I tried. Elizabeth Arnold. Sean Matthew Barclay. Alex Thomas Brill. Michaela Lynn Brown. Crescenzo Angelo Bruner. Chazelle Isaiah Bush. Elicio Anthony Caceres. Melissa Marie Campbell. Justin Michael Ross Cardwell. Tyler Cargan. Adriana Catherine Cerrone. Gianna Nicole Chiappini. JC Lynn Cericlio Riley. Mackenzie Callaghan Courtine. Christina Cruz. Brandy Davidson. Isabella Della Rosa. Daniel Albert Disraeli. Catherine Melissa Dubon Oriana. Michaela Elizabeth Eager. James Richard Escaravage. Anthony Ryan Fantasia. Ava Firehawk. Kira Eve Fogg. Kaylin May Gagnon. Bella Lynn Garofalo. Brianna Rosemary Gonzalez. Genesis Gonzalez Ramirez. Christina Angeline Gravely. Cindy Roselvi Guzman. Shannon Shays Haid. Kenneth Edmund Hagee. Christian Victor Hormozy. Jessica Elsie Marie Hunter. Kimberly Carolina Juarez Reyes. Fiona Sunshine Kennedy. Damanjot Kaur Kara. Kyrie Nicole Kohler. Aiden Gregory Kuhn. Michael Nick Laddish Jr. Dory Yen Lin. Aiden LeJudas. Joseph Ethan Long. Stephen Robert Lopez. Tyler Joseph Manning. Tori Hope Martinez. Sierra Sky McGrath. Peyton Alexis McIntyre. Gabrielle Rose Metcalf. Lucas James Miller. Logan Morris. Landon Michael Murphy. Ashley Ray Nyhart. Angelina Cheyenne Nelson. Natalie Kira O'Connor. Ian Vance Ogana. Edith Pacheco Perez. Lauren Elizabeth Palmer. Michael Richard Parisi. Byron Paez Garcia. Alyssa Manuela Perez. Nathaniel Angel Perez. Sherlyn Nayeli Perez. Karina Marisela Pérez Sandoval. Kennedy Perez Sandoval. Cade Thomas Petrie. Kyan Bisculi. Stephanie Ramirez Molina. John Ristow. Ruby Sagastumi Cardona. Sophia Rose Santoro. Haley Jade Savarese. John Secor. Hannah Elizabeth Shepard. Amelia Alexandra Simone. Joseph Victor St. Ange. Maggie Lee Geraldine St. Ange. Zachary Ryan Stevenson. Kathleen Jolene Sushite Rosado. Logan Tracy. Gabriela Alexandra Vasquez. Sarah Ann Vincent. Jason Troy Vitolo. Hunter Wesley Wells.
Fine to the podium.
Thank you, Mr. Latvis. One more time for our soon-to-be graduates and for everyone that made this evening possible. One more round of applause for them, please. So I'm going to cut a lot down and get to the good part, but a couple of notes. Roosevelt said, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." The following individuals believe this, and now, after many years of service, will be retiring. It's a bigger retiring class than usual, and I wanted to recognize these individuals, wish them all the best in their next chapter, and thank them for their dedication to our school community. Bill Bowler, Paul Kenny, Allison Fitch, go ahead, Maureen Forbes, Bridget Demers, Rhonda Vinci, Vinnie Bowe, Bibi Martinez, Kathleen Descanio, Jackie Baldino, and Mary Ellen Mateo. Thank you. Lastly, a very brief story. It took place this week. It was a lovely evening filled with positive energy, joyous emotion, dance, and celebration. It was our 8th grade moving up ceremony. Then, all of a sudden, the skies opened up and rain came down very, very hard. The wind blew strong and fierce, and a huge mammoth of a tree fell in front of our entrance exit of the high school middle school. I heard it weighed close to 100,000 pounds. Some thought, do we now have to live here, Dr. Fine? Then, bright lights came off of Route 22, lit up the sky, something hovering, someone said. Rain still pouring down, and suddenly the roar of a chainsaw can be heard through the Harlem Valley, splitting, dragging, crunching, and clearing a path for cars to come and go home safely, no cape, no social media post, no nothing, just action, as a dragon does. Making good choices is not just about doing that for yourself. It is about doing it for others too. It is about being kind without the thought of being seen. Thank you, Mr. Metcalf, for taking care of business. To the graduates, we are very proud of you. It's been an honor to be a part of your journey. Remain part of the solution. Do not wait for things to come to you. You are the driver of your life. Continue to live and learn. Be prepared for anything. We believe you can and here for you always. Congratulations and keep up the good work. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. Candidates for the Dover High School class of 2024, please rise. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Fine, it is with great pleasure that I present to you Dover High School candidates for graduation.
Mr. Lapis, do you certify that the students standing before me have satisfied all of the requirements for graduation from high school as set forth by the New York State Education Department?
Yes, sir.
I accept your certification, and by the power vested in me as the superintendent of the Dover Union Free School District and as a representative of the New York State Education Department, I hereby declare you graduates of Dover High School, you may move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations.
They got it, right?
want me to get the exit the stage?